Okay, so Vlogmas is over. I am back. And I guess I can't call this Vlogmas. This is gonna be a candid conversation, just a conversation that I felt like needs to be had. Now that I'm moving more towards just building my channel. I just want to conversate on shit that I want to conversate about. So candid conversation about just why I started this channel. I initially started this channel because I was lost in the fucking sauce and didn't understand what the fuck recovery was supposed to look like, feel like, and be like. Because while I was in recovery, free of all mind altering substances, I still was feeling like unfulfilled. I still felt trapped. I still felt like I didn't have any freedom. I didn't feel like I was going anywhere, moving anywhere. I felt like there was a box, like a box of recovery, and inside of that box was all the things that you were supposed to be, do, and be having while in recovery. And I was looking inside of the box like, shit, I ain't doing none of this. So am I not in recovery? Am I not doing this right? Because I really don't even feel good, to be honest, even while sober. It was just like I was feeling like the stresses and pressures of the world, and even while practicing all of the principles and surrounding myself with the necessary support, I still felt trapped. I felt unsupported still. I felt like nobody understood me, and there was still a yearning for my life to look a certain way. And I think that the route of recovery I was taking wasn't allowing my life to look like what I wanted it to look like. So I'm not gonna say that's why I relapsed. My relapse came behind the twin flame psychosis I was going through. And I call it a twin flame psychosis because I was fucking cotic behind my twin flame. And yeah, I do have a twin flame. I know who my twin flame is. My twin flame know me. I'm pretty sure he know I'm his twin flame. I'm pretty sure that nigga know I'm the other half of the soul. But if you ever go into researching twin flames, that shit is what it is. And I just decided to tap out. Like, fuck that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. And when I tapped out, my idea was to put it on the pipe. I literally was thinking, I'm just to put all this shit on the pipe and just flash out. I remember how it felt texting him when I was relapsing, the lies I was telling to my sister while I was in relapse mode and she had my kids, and I was just far zoning out. I remember the first weeks of my relapse, I was mourning the loss of my mother, who had died 4 years previous. You get what I'm saying? It was like that relapse was really me going back in to face my shadow self, to really face my demons. And that's what I did. When I went back into this last relapse, I faced my demons and I came back out with a new sense of self. Not that I didn't know who the fuck I was before I went in, but I came out with a very new sense of self. And all my other times being out there in the streets, I understood that I had a purpose out there. I understood I wasn't out there for no reason. So I walked and carried myself like that. And anybody that's ever met me out there can say the same. Like, I walked and carried myself a certain way. And that brought certain experiences about that make me feel like I've been through my spiritual initiation. I'm here now. And back to me feeling like I was looking in that box, and the stuff that I was seeing in the box was stuff that I didn't have and I really didn't want. I'm not a people's person. I'm a people's person and I love people, but to be around people on a regular basis and be building relationships with them like that, that's just not my thing. I don't want to do that for some reason. And it's like, even at that point, I think it's my anxiety, to be honest with you. I think it's the anxiety. And I'm not even saying that's a good thing, that I don't be wanting to go out and build relationships, but it ain't me. And when I got honest with myself about how I wanted my recovery to look like, shit changed. Shit really changed. Even when I went into rehab this last go round and came back out, I knew I wanted my recovery to look a certain type of way. Now, I made that shit look as good as possible on paper so I could get my kids back, and we'll go into a video of what that process was like. But I knew the whole time, man, that I was going to be investing a lot of time into the holistic approach of things, and that was going to include me looking at CBD and marijuana as an approach. And I took that approach, and I'm doing absolutely wonderful at this point in my recovery. That's why I'm now a recovery coach and I'm a state certified peer support specialist, because I do believe that there are so many different avenues of recovery, and it'd be worth your while to look into all the different avenues, and that I have a duty to speak on my path because it's working for me and results matter. So yeah, that's going to be the end of my little vlogmas, because I only